Hey everyone, I'm here to do my first spring look, and I'm gonna do it with Lime Crime. These colors came out in the fall, but they're actually more like spring colors, and I'm gonna be using her candy, what's this called? I'm gonna be using her candy eyeshadow candy-eyed eyeshadow shaper. I don't know if that's going to focus for you or not. And it looks just like the Scandalous base that I used last week. So I'm going to start with that, as I really was impressed with it. The colors I'm going to be using, 5 colors came out, and I'll be doing a review later. The colors I'm going to be using are Troubador, which is like a blue-green and aqua color. Cupcake Thief, which is a very sheer, frosty pink. Almost more like a neutral pink. Abracadabra, which is kind of like a fuchsia, a dark pink, and this is not as frosty as the other ones, but it does have a pretty sheen in it. And one of my favorites, which is Top Hattie. It's just a pure white frost. I love it. Using these have renewed my love for Lime Crime. I mean, I always loved the product, but just this reminded me why I love the product. It just went on so smooth. It was just awesome. I loved it. So we're gonna start out, and I'm not gonna be wetting these. Actually, I will. I'm gonna just wet I'm gonna start out on the inner corner with Cupcake Thief. That was light pink. And I am going to wet it just a little bit to give it more intensity for my for the color to stand out more. And just press it in. And one of the things I love, it's one of their paint pots they said that are perfect for blending mattes, because mattes are so hard to blend. And so MAC has a paint pot that just really helps the colors blend. I'm not sure if it's soft ochre or another color they have, but now after I wet it, I layered over it again with it dry. But anyway, that's how this felt. The colors just blended on so smoothly. The next color I'm going to use is that pretty hot pink, which is Abracadabra. And I'm going to apply that dry. And I'm going to do it on the outer half of the eye. Now, it has a pretty sheen to it, and if you put it on wet, it comes out even more intense to that. But for now, I'm just gonna push it in a little more. Now, when you layer the Cupcake Thief over this, it has the most beautiful sheen. So the next color I'm going to use in the contour crease area is Troubador, which is that pretty blue-green aqua color. The thing, I know there's a big argument, but I just really find her colors to be unique, at least in my eyes. And I think that Lime Crime makes like the perfect blue-green. It spilled onto the pink. It's like, I can't, you know, it's like the perfect blue-green. Just the right amount of blue, just the right amount of green to make it a perfect, perfect blue-green. And so I love how this lets the colors blend in, how it goes on more smoothly when you're applying the makeup. So that's what I love about the primer, the eyeshadow helper. And just fell in love with these colors for a nice spring color. Okay. And of course, you know, I do all my cleanups later. And of course, as what happened with me, if a color kind of like falls on top of the other one, you can just use a Q-tip. I would not use the brush to do this because then the color might mix. And then lastly, oh my goodness, I fell in love with this beautiful, beautiful, it's just this gorgeous white shimmery color. And then underneath, I'm going to put a little bit more of that Help Primer underneath. Now, the other color that she made was called Mischief Managed, which is green. And you'll see that when I do the swatches and review. But it didn't look right with this look when I tried it out, so we're just going to go with the aqua. With the Troubador. And just put that underneath. And if it's not coming out as intense as you like, you can wet it, or you can just put an aqua liner and then put it over. That's what I did, usually do, but I just wanted to try it with just the helper. But so yeah, I'm going to clean up, finish my makeup, just do regular black mascara, black liner on top. And I did find out that Urban Decay makes turquoise mascara. They make colored mascara. So if you're looking for a nice blue-green mascara, I found out they have it. All right, be right back. Hey everyone. So this is the finished look. I just fell in love with lime crime all over again. About 2 years ago was my go-to colors, and then last year I got into so many, I mean, there's just so much makeup in the world. And this has just renewed my love for lime crime. So yeah, it's just awesome. So that's it. That's my first spring look. So yeah, so the lipstick I just used in the inner corners. I used the Cupcake Thief, that very pink sheer color. I do suggest you wet them though. I didn't wet the contour. I didn't want the contour to be too strong today, but I did wet the pink. And the pink, the hot pink, which is Abracadabra, is not very shimmery, but if you wet it, this gorgeous like a bluish sheen comes out of it. But if you put Cupcake Thief, the lighter sheer pink, on top, it gives it a really beautiful shimmer. Centrifuchsia. I am not into fuchsias, but like I said, on her and on many other women, this came out like a very neon-y color, but not on me. So I only bought the Centrifuchsia to mix the two together, and then it comes out like perfectly how I want it to come out. So yeah, so that's it. I think it's kind of simple. You can use Abracadabra, the hot pink color, as a blush, but use a very, I mean, tiny touch of it because it's really very pigmented and strong. But I did that, and then I put the Cupcake Thief, the sheer pink, as a highlight, and just regular black liquid liner on top and mascara, and that's it. So I think that's simple enough. If you want to get these colors from Lime Crime, if you follow her on Twitter and Facebook, she gives out discount codes from time to time, especially like maybe during holidays or something. So You know, if you want to give her a try, you know, follow her on Twitter and Facebook. And again, anything that I use is not, I find Lime Crime unique, but if you have the 120 or the 88 or the 96 palette, they've got so many different 88 palettes. I'm sure you can find something. So, you know, again, you don't have to buy what I buy if you can't afford it. But okay, so I will see you next week, and most likely, next month is going to be my 2-year anniversary, and I'm going to do a giveaway. So, see you next week with a neutral smoky, a kind of woodsy neutral smoky using Wet n Wild. Okay, on to the review.